Here today with Greene Central head coach, basketball coach Theodore Edwards on the left, and we have Bobby B.J. Corbitt, point guard, on the right. Bobby, we'll start with you. You're the one returning starter from last year, so how is your role different on the team this year?
I think this year I had to show that I could be more of a vocal leader, and with me coming out and speaking up on things that make people listen, I can get to them more like on the floor when coaching on the sideline. It's easy for me to get to them. You can tell guys what coach want to hear while we on the floor. This
is a program for the last 3 years. You've been in the Eastern Finals. 2 years ago, you played for the state championship. There's a lot of tradition. There's a standard you have to uphold now, isn't there?
Yeah, I feel like the fans I feel like they believe in us. Every night we come out, no matter what the scoreboard looking like, they still want to get behind us and everything. So I feel like we owe them that to get back to where we were last year.
Coach, this is your second year with the boys. How is this year different compared to last year?
This year is vastly different than last year because we don't have a Amajay Dot in the middle. So everything we did centered around him. He was a defensive catalyst for us. He opened up the perimeter for us. He gave us that guy that walking into the gym, we were imposing team. He played so hard that it forced the other guys to play just as hard as he did. Now this year we have more perimeter guys where we have length, guys can shoot, guys can go off the dribble. So we just have to be more aggressive offensively on the perimeter. Defensively, we don't have that shot blocker back there, so we really got to keep guys in front of us. We really got to rely on some traps and guys just hustling and making their rotations. We have a lot of new guys. BJ's our only starter, so we have other guys now that they have an increased role. They have to be more productive, and so that chemistry for us is still, working. It's a work in progress. But it's coming along nicely. We're 4-3 right now. When I looked at the schedule in our first 7 games, I thought we'd be 5-2. So we just one game off pace. I like what I'm seeing in my guys, but as a coach, when you see that they have more potential and it's not, and it hasn't been tapped into, you know that your team is a lot better than the record.
Have you found yourself in a teaching mode this year?
All the time. I mean, coaching and teaching and developing. These are 3 areas in which I think that I excel. I like to take a player, no matter what his position is, no matter what his class, and just try to add more and more to him as a basketball player. If he's a perimeter player, I want him to be able to catch and shoot, come off screens, and create. If he's a back to the basket player, I want him to be able to face his defender and move from side to side. I want him to be able to finish in transition. Pick and roll is a huge part of what I try to do. It's one of the more difficult plays to guard. You also have to be smart and patient in that. And so what I'm teaching these guys is to see what's in front of you and react. When we go through our summer workouts and our preseason stuff, that's when I'm trying to equip them with skills. So it's just a matter of them in a split second deciding, do I step back, do I cross over, do I up and under? And I want them to do that, really on the fly. But these guys can do that stuff. It's just a matter of them keeping their mind open, keeping their focus sharp, and then just reacting.
Coach, you guys have got a couple of days off, and then you go into the Parker's Holiday Classic. You're the number 2 seed. You got a first round bye, so you're automatically in the semifinals. What would you like to see this team accomplish in that tournament?
Obviously, we want to go in and win it. That's going to be our focus. It'd be nice to have a couple of our players on our tournament team. Maybe one of our guys steps up and be the MVP. Right now, it's a time when there's no school. It's right after holiday, so basketball should be the focal point on everybody's mind. I want us to come out and play well, play hard, and just get better, push ourselves to get better. We're going to play some good competition. It's not going to be easy. And I want my guys playing for the future. So we want to come out, put on a good show, entertain the fans, and come away with 2 W's.
BJ, I'll ask you this question. when you come back after playing in that conference, playing in that holiday tournament, you guys then get into the meat of your conference schedule. Talk about what it's like to play in this conference. I mean, they're good teams night in and night out. You pretty much have to be on your game.
Yeah, like you just said, it's good teams. So every night in, every night out, we got to come out, play hard together, execute our sets, and play defense. And I feel like if this team put forth the effort on defense, we could be a whole lot better than what we are right now. So if our defense get better during conference time, it's gonna be like very good for us.
What do you think about you guys being the number 2 seed for that tournament, and then semifinals, and then I mean you're at least guaranteed to play 2 games. What do you think about the tournament? How are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I got a couple personal goals, but the team. I'm looking forward to the team coming out in that ceiling. It's more about the team than it's more about me. So I feel like we should be ready for the tournament and everything. Coach is gonna get us in the gym, practice our stuff so we can execute when we come out.